Hey guys, it's Rectified. Today we're going to be giving you an all-inclusive guide to the Archer God. So the first thing, starting off for Archer, is going to be your skills. Now, a lot of you probably won't have, pink skills unlocked yet. So, but for when you do, don't really worry about this one for Archer. It's not really that great. As for the skills that you're going to get in the cross server, you're going to want to get the Windborne Arrow. It's going to do 65% damage and inflict a vulnerability for 5 seconds. During this period, any non-skilled damage dealt to the target also applies an extra 100% damage. That's honestly an amazing skill. For the Family Brawl, obviously I haven't really been saving up, but get the Worldly Snare. It's the best for Archer. This one for Mage and this one for Warrior. Now, as you can see in my family, I am number 6 on the leaderboard. These guys, I basically only have 20 million power because I spent on these, and I got a lot of these, and so you can see in here these are insanely leveled up right now because I've also bought the dollar packs, and I also bought the I bought the trial card as well. So yeah, this is leveled up really high. And then if you're an archer in the talent, obviously you're going to go archery, and then you're going to go for the attack boost. And then I went for one of these each for now. But yeah, attack is going to be one of your number one things, but combo and crit rate are your number ones, okay? So right now, my stats are a little bit messed up because of my Aura Gear that I pulled. Honestly, the best thing to do really is to keep your stats. Like, you want combo, let me see if I can find it, combo and crit rate for all of your gear. Now, what you can also do is, as you can see, I have multiple sets here. So this would be my Mage, obviously, skill crit, skill crit, skill crit, skill crit, skill crit, and skill crit. This is my Warrior, so we got crit rate and Counter-Strike, 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 Counter-Strike. So yeah, so you can do that always, and the way that you do that is say that you want to put this one on your Warrior. You go over here, switch plans, equip, and then you can sell, and then that'll be on that gear plan, and you won't lose anything on this plan. So for skills, some of the best skills obviously are you're going to disarm your target for 3 seconds, and if you have this relic here, that's going to boost that time by 50%, and that's also going to boost, it's going to boost this, so the damage received by targets in the range by 30% for 5 seconds, so that time is going to be increased by 50%. So this is my PvP, and then you have the Wild Gust, which is increasing the attack by 15% for 5 seconds. And then obviously Clone. Clone is one of the best abilities that you can get in the game. And then this, at the start of the battle, you're going to have 3 seconds of damage immunity, so all of their skills, when they come out on you for the first go, is going to do absolutely no damage to you. And even if they have Blitz, like for this one, it's 5 seconds, so you still get that extra attack for the 2 seconds. You're still going to get all this and all this because you've got extra time on them, and your clone is going to be out in front of you taking all of your damage. So yeah, it's really great for PvP. Now PvE, I have basically the only difference is the speed surge, and it only lasts for 5 seconds. So you're really not getting that extra attack speed in. You want to get that damage in so that way you can get rid of their clone. Or if they don't have Blade Pierce, you want to really get that extra damage in. So that's why I have Wild Gust in for PvP. For pals, obviously I don't have Octopus yet. I have gotten very unlucky. I've got this up to level 2. I've got an extra one of these, and I've unlocked this. But the best setup for this is going to be getting your attack, your combo, your stun, your extra shields. So for this one, I mean, it's increasing your basic attack crit damage by 50%, and it's giving you 20% skill crit, which, yes, it's mage, but it is still nice to get that extra crit damage with your skills. For this one, you increase your crit rate by 5%, and Benny attacks have a 30% chance, so about 1 in 3, to launch the targets back for a half a second. So that will stun them for half a second, basically every 3 shots, and yeah, it really helps a lot. Next, this guy, when your HP is below 50%, you gain a shield equal to 30% of your max HP, and the cooldown is 60 seconds. So this is probably only going to deploy once, but it's still giving you that extra 30% shield on top of the 3-second shield from your Blitz, on top of your stun for 3 seconds, plus the extra 50%, plus your clone that also has a 30% of your HP. So you're really getting a good value with that. Obviously Banana, because that's going to boost your combo percentage, or your combo rate up by 10%, and increase the combo damage by 100%. And then your Bird, it is going to give you an extra attack speed, which is always great. You need more attack speed to get more of the combos and the crits off from your basic attack. So that's really good as well. Now, if you don't have any pinks, I would recommend... I thought I had a build for that, but I guess not. The reds, the Chicken Hood is very good. The Hero Bird is very good. The Cowboy Cactus is amazing. The Hydro Sprite is great. And obviously down here, you have this one, which is also attack speed. This is the lower Hydro Sprite, the lower Cactus. Basically, just look at these and then take it back a level. But yeah, this guy's pretty good early game. This guy is pretty good. I did not get him yet, but it gives you an extra 10% crit rate, which is also very good. But yeah, and then obviously Octopus, it's going to give you an extra 60% combo damage, and with every 3 combos, you're going to deal an extra 200% damage. So he is amazing. So for relics, you're either going to go with combo if you need more of it, or crit rate. If you have 70% combo without using this, that's when I would start using the crit rate. Here, you can use this chicken one if you're using the chicken currently, or this one if you're using the dragon, the turtle, or the lizard. But currently I'm using this one because I get an 807% damage, because this one goes up as you level it, just like the chicken one does, so that's why I have those leveled up so much. This, I don't really have a use for it right now until I get Octopus, so if you have Octopus, obviously you're going to want to use this. Now, this goes back and forth between PvP and PvE, so for PvP, you're going to want to use the Flame Book, because every second you are going to go up 1% on your attack, and that goes up to 10%. For PvE, you're going to want to use this, because it's going to give you that extra shield, especially when you're dying. If you're not dying, you're going to want to go ahead and use this Beasthide Book. For this, you're going to want to use the Time Statue, because it's going to extend the duration of Disarm, Dazzled, and Smoke Bomb by 50%. Here, depending on what you have, I use this because it gives me an extra 30% damage for my Clone Strike, When you get those, I would recommend using these. Or if you don't have Clone or any of these, then I would recommend using this for the Wild Gust or the Blade Pierce. For souls, your main focus is going to be combo damage. As you can see, I have it on level 27. Your second priority is going to be your attack, and then your third priority is going to be your crit. You don't really need to worry about these as much. Maybe basic attack damage, you can level that one up as I have a little bit, or if you're dying, you can level up your HP a little bit. You can always get that extra crit resistance, stuff like that. If you're dying in these souls trials, you can always use the Snow General, and that's going to reduce their attack speed. Or you could use the Snail, which is going to reduce their movement speed by 40%, which both of those are great for the soul trials. And then obviously you're going to want to get this up and this up. Let's see. So when you go from the rocket to the gourd, you're actually going to get a 10,000% increase, which is insane. It's amazing. And the prayer statue, you're going to want to go for 3 global combos, and you're going to want to go for 1 crit damage and 1 global attack. Now I'm working on my global attack, but for now I'm keeping extra crit or combo damage, which is always nice. You're going to want to be keeping up on this as much as possible, and always stealing from people as well. And you always want to look for the Rainbow Gourd, because that's going to give you the most when you steal. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. As for your mine, a lot of people say going one way down, but I like to acquire all of the resources on the way down there. So yes, I'm not as far as other people, and they're getting a little bit extra bonus, but they're also wasting their pickaxes just going straight down. For tech, you always want to focus on the right side, getting all of these upgraded first, because you are going to be getting the most offline and online rewards, more pickaxes, more things like that, so you can upgrade more, and then focusing on attack, and then HP, and then defense. And here, I would recommend not spending your diamonds on the pals and the skills, and instead going down here to the mounts. I've ran the math, and if you buy any of these Clockwinder packs, you're actually getting the same amount of Clockwinders per gem, so it doesn't matter if you spend the 700 or the 35,000. And another thing is, when you are doing your challenges in here, one of the best things is to auto off, and I'm going to go ahead and use this, and this, and that's going to stun him for a period of time, and then that's going to allow me to get more damage. As soon as he takes out my clone, I hit auto, and I get that extra 3-second shield from Blitz. Obviously right now, I'm not very close to beating it. It just has too much HP and does too much damage. Once you get up here in Chaos, it is pretty crazy, the amount of damage that these do. So yeah, you kind of just have to try it over and over again to try to get the right combo, the right crit. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video today. I really appreciate you guys watching, and have a great rest of your day.